Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be making a video on how to gauge your transmission fluid, your transmission oil, or your gearbox oil as Nigerians call it. So for Toyota and Lexus cars, this is the original transmission oil. You can order it from Amazon or you can buy it from any original OEM parts store dealers. So this is the 4-liter gallon, and as you can see, I still have about maybe 1.5-2 liters left in the gallon after doing my transmission service. I'm making this video because a lot of people do not know how to gauge their transmission fluid, and I was actually one of the people that didn't know. My mechanic told me I'm supposed to pour in 4 liters, but that's very wrong. So to gauge your transmission fluid, on most, and this video is actually for people whose transmissions don't have that dipstick. If your transmission doesn't have a dipstick, then I know you're wondering how to gauge your transmission oil properly. There are 2 things you need. Number 1 is an OBD scanner. This is an OBD reader or an OBD scanner, and then you need a phone to do your scan. So this is a Bluetooth scanner and this is your phone. So what do you need these things for? First of all, gauging your transmission has to do with temperature. Everybody already knows that you're not supposed to work on your transmission when it's hot, but for you to gauge your transmission, it has to be warm, not hot. So that's where this comes in, because this will tell you the accurate reading. So for Toyota and Lexus cars, you're supposed to gauge your transmission between 104 degrees Fahrenheit and 113 degrees Fahrenheit. It can be less than that and it can be more than that. Some people say you can gauge it from 95, but I feel like the ideal reading would come at 104 degrees Fahrenheit to 113 degrees Fahrenheit. So how do you, okay, my car is currently on, so let me show you how this OBD reader works. So here is the OBD reader. You can see the specifications: ELM327 interface, supports OBD2 protocols. So you plug it into your OBD port at the driver's seat in your car. I know where mine is, so you have to look under to get yours. So now it's plugged in. So the next thing you do is to get your phone. You get your phone and you download this app. You go to your app store. Let me switch hands. I'm right-handed. So you go to your app store. You search for OBD2 scanner. The right one is this one, the blue one with an engine, an engine sign. This is the only one that works on the Apple App Store. The rest of them want you to pay before you even open the app, and those are scams. This is the only one that works. Trust me, I downloaded all the OBD2 scanners and I eliminated one after the other until I found this one. So you click on open. So it will show you a couple of stuff, but I already went through just the agree to terms and conditions stuff. So now that your app is open, you click on connect. Okay, so they'll give you a couple of options here. You click on Bluetooth 4.0, then device name not selected, so you click on next. Okay, car scanner would like to use Bluetooth. Okay, it has just located the device. This is the first time connecting on this phone. I usually use it with my main phone, which is the one I'm recording on. So this is the OBD2 scanner. Okay, now device name OBD2 shown, then next. Okay, now you select the car brand, Toyota. It's a Toyota Venza 2012 I'm currently in. So So you select your car year. So as you can see, there's 2010 to 2022 plus extra sensors. So since my car is 2012, I'm going to go for this. Then if your car is 2016 and above, you can go for this. So just, it's all the same. I click on 2010. Okay, apply selected profile. Okay, then now I'm back here now to the connection screen. Let me show you this. Yes, connected and connected. This is that easy. Now you're connected to your car. So you simply go to all sensors. You go to all sensors, then you can click on this place to filter your search. You click here, ATF. So now the temperature of my ATF, because I just turned the car on like 10 minutes ago, is currently at 102.88. So you're supposed to wait until it gets to 104. Then when it gets to 104, good, it just hit exactly 104. This is the right temperature to check your transmission fluid. So how you check your transmission fluid is that you put in, let's say you just did a transmission drain and flush. You can put in the entire 4 liters. You can put in the entire 4 liters. But once it gets to this temperature, then you open, you are supposed to remove the nut under it and let the transmission drain. It will drain the excess, because right now it's currently sucking up fluid. So whatever comes out at this temperature is the excess fluid. Yeah, so once you put in your oil into your transmission box or your gearbox, you wait till this temperature. This is exactly 40 degrees Celsius or 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So between 104 to 113 is where you open the drain bolt. It's called the drain bolt under the oil pan. You open it and the excess one drains out of the transmission. So what happens is that in the transmission pan, there's a little tube. Let's say this is the transmission pan. There's a little tube inside the transmission pan. It's a little bit, it's not too long, so it's inside the transmission pan. So when the car is running and at this temperature, whatever fluid is over that tube, let's just assume the tube is here, whatever fluid is over the tube is excess. So once you've turned on the car and it gets to this temperature, the transmission has taken the fluid it needs. So whatever is left in the pan and over this fluid is too much. It is too much and it's going to damage your transmission. So at this temperature, you let it, you don't remove the tube, because there are two ways. After the transmission bolt is the tube. So you're not supposed to take out the tube, you just take out the transmission bolt. So whatever is above the imaginary, I'm just using an imaginary tube because this is not a transmission pan, obviously. So whatever is over that transmission tube is the excess, so it's going to drain out. You let it drain out at this temperature. Make sure your temperature is between 104 to 113. Anything above 113, your transmission box is now too hot and you could damage your transmission. You're not supposed to handle your transmission when it's hot. Don't misconstrue my words. You're not supposed to handle your transmission when it's hot. At this temperature, it is still considered warm, because the normal operating temperature for transmissions is between 170 Fahrenheit to 225. Do you get? So anything above 225, your transmission obviously has problems. So this is still considered warm. This is not hot. I know Nigerian mechanics, this video is mainly for Nigerians. Nigerian mechanics will always tell you you cannot touch your transmission when it's hot. This is not considered hot. This is a warm transmission, and you check your transmission fluid when it's still warm. So you can see the temperature is up to 107 now. So like I said, the tube is inside the transmission pan. It's a straight tube. It's inside the transmission pan. And then at this temperature, when the transmission has taken up all the oil it needs, whatever is sitting in the pan is not supposed to be above that tube. And for context, after draining, let's say you put these 4 liters into your car. After draining, you're supposed to have exactly 2 liters or a little bit below 2 liters in your transmission, and 2 liters is supposed to be back in your transmission gallon. As you can see, I have spillages because I put the excess back into the transmission, the ATF transmission can. So that is just a short video on how to gauge your transmission oil. So to run through the processes again, you put in your transmission fluid, just drain out all the old bad fluid, you put in the new fluid, and then you get your car up to this temperature. Then you open it and it will drain out the excess fluid. the temperature is 104 to 113. I'm still within the correct temperature right now. So 104 to 113 is the temperature. So here is the this is what I used to drain mine, and here is all the transmission oil that came out. This is about 2.5 liters because I took out the filter. So this is about 2. Let me show you the exact measurement for this. Okay, that is the 4 liters mark. So this is about let me call it 2.8 liters that came out. That's including because I brought out the filter and they changed the transmission oil. So this is the total amount of oil that's supposed to be in your transmission. And this is excluding the one in the torque converter. The torque converter oil does not come out. So this is the total oil that's supposed to be in your pan and your filter. So don't let any mechanic ruin your transmission for you. You can do this yourself. So here is a picture of what the tube looks like. It comes in different color. It comes in red. It comes in blue. Toyota gives it different color. Lexus gives their own different color. So your tube could be any color, but this is exactly what it looks like. It extends into the pan, and when the car is up to the normal warm temperature and you open the drain tube, whatever drains out of here is literally just a straw. Whatever drains out at that temperature is the excess oil, because as you can see, the tube has a height of its own. So whatever goes over the tube and drains out is the excess oil. So that's all I was trying to explain in my video. And here is a picture of my own transmission pan when I did my transmission service. I had already loosed out my tube to clean it up, and this was right when I was about to clean the pan, so I had already loosed the tube. But the tube is supposed to be in there, and when the car gets up to 104, you open it up and let it drain. You don't take out the tube, you leave the tube in place, just take out the drain bolt, and then whatever seeps over the tube into the drain bolt is what the excess. That is the total oil that came out of the transmission, about 2.8 liters of oil. And this is the oil left in the can. Just have a little oil left here. And now the temperature is almost at 113. Anything over 113, you shouldn't be handling your transmission again. You have to let it get cold. And that is all for this video. For the scanner, you can easily get this scanner on Jumia. The scanner costs about 5,000 naira, which is about $3 currently. $3 or $3.5 with the current Nigerian rate. I'm making this video from Nigeria, so you'd have to find out for your own country. So this is a picture of the scanner. This is a video of the scanner. So the scanner tells you the exact temperature of your transmission, and it has a lot of other features. Oh, I already unplugged the scanner, but let me see. It tells you every other thing on your car. Okay, it's not connected anymore. So that is how you gauge your transmission oil. Don't let anybody tell you put in 4 liters, put in 5 liters, put in 6 liters. No, you're supposed to put in the accurate. Your car is supposed to decide how many liters it needs, and you gauge it at this particular temperature. Thanks for watching the video.